And Adam from Neat's Camp Wildlings. Good morning.
Good morning to you as well. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thanks so much for both of you being here. The camp's about to get underway, as I understand it. So they're here to talk a bit about what the camp is, what they'll be doing, and why you should sign your kids up for it. So why don't we start with you, Adam? You were here like a month ago kind of talking about it when it was first announced that it would be, of course, coming back this year. Tell us a bit about the camp. What is it, and how is it different from, I think, what most people think of as what a camp might be?
Well, it's a wonderful program. We start off right in the morning. It goes all summer. But we meet up at Fish Creek Community Forest, which is a nice, familiar place. A lot of people already know it. A lot of people already do take strolls. Go check it out. But we gather up groups of kids and we take them out there to explore the forest, get a good connection to nature, use some tools. We even go swimming in the creek, checking things out. It's really wonderful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the coolest part for me, anyway, from other times we've talked about this, and maybe Liam, you can just talk about this a bit here, is that you think of camp and you think, okay, we're going to canoe from 8:30 till 9, archery from 9 till 10, lunch from 10 till, you know what I mean? It's very structured. It's going to be exactly this way. Camp Wildlings isn't exactly like that. It's a lot more almost kid-led, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So our camp is entirely kid-led. We pretty much we show them how to be safe in the forest, how to hang out and be safe with not only the tools we're using, but also anything that might come up in the forest. You know, there are animals that live in there, so we're always preaching the safety rules. But other than that, we're entirely child-led. So there's no set lunchtime. There's no set, this is creek time. It's kind of however the day goes. We work with the weather. We work with how the kids are feeling that day. So we move with the kids more than we drag the kids along with us.
I see. And how do you find that works kind of in previous times you've done this? Maybe you could speak to this, Adam. I mean, are kids usually really yeah, let's do this? Or do you kind of have to help them along at first? Because I think in a lot of ways their lives are pretty structured, aren't they?
Yeah, I think usually sometimes at first the kids are surprised by their freedom. They show up in the morning and they ask like, hey, what are we doing today? And I just say, whatever you want to do. And we get a few kids who have things they want to set out and do. They want to go build a fort. They want to go chop a log. They want to go even play soccer, which we can do. And over time, like as the weeks progress, these kids definitely come out and they can tell us, I want to do this, I want to do that. And we make time for them. And it's great to see these kids kind of be able to say what they want to do and go do it. It's great to have that freedom for them.
Absolutely. Let's talk a bit about kind of the options available, because as you already said, you offer this throughout the summer, but there's no commitment for the whole summer, right? It's kind of weeks, I think even days at a time, sort of, isn't it?
Absolutely. You can sign up for a single week. You can sign up for all summer. It's whatever works with your schedule. We start at 9 in the morning. We go till about 3:30.
About 3:30, but we also have options for aftercare for, parents that might be running a little late or might need to work a little bit later. So the kids, we're not going to leave them there. We're going to stay with the kids until the parents come to pick them up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. And then, again, you kind of talked a bit about tools and stuff. What is it that parents have to know in terms of what they have to bring with their kids? What do the kids need to have in order to participate in the camp, and what do they have to bring every day?
So something really important is water bottles. That's super important. We're outside all day. They're playing, so it's really important that they stay hydrated. We have access to Northern Lights College as well. They've been super, super helpful for us because we can use their bathrooms and their water stations. So we're always able to refill those water bottles. But that's really important. They also, lunches, bug spray, pretty much just dressing for the weather. Other than that, they're prepared to be outside. So bringing water bottles, lunch, and then anything they need for the weather is mostly what they have to bring with them.
Okay.
Yep. Everything else we do provide, and that goes for hatchets, knives, saws, and various other tools that we get to take out and show the kids how to use safely and properly. And once they're instructed, they do wonderful with the tools. It's great to go and see them, cutting down dead logs or sawing up sticks and figuring out how they want to use these things. It's great to forge that connection.
Absolutely. And then what age groups, what's the age range for kids? How old do you have to be in order to participate?
There's quite an age range usually. It goes from youngest we've had is about 3 or 4.
The youngest child we've had is 3, but we typically go from about 4 or 5 in our littles camp. Yeah. So we do have them separated. Sometimes we have our littles who are about 4, 5, or 6, and then we have the bigs, which are anywhere from 7 to 12.
I see.
So we have quite a wide range of ages in the kids that we bring into the forest.
All right. Well, as I said at the start, this is starting up very soon. What's the availability like? When can people sign up? How do they sign up?
People can sign up whenever. They could do it tonight, in fact. It's just neat.ca. There's a little portal on there you can click, and it takes you to the sign-up page. And from there, yeah, you can pick and choose your weeks and get started next week, the week after. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. We also have a joint camp running with the Gymnastics Association. So that's what we're starting up again next week, as we'll have kids spending half a day with the Gymnastics Club and half a day with us.
Okay.
So we have a lot of options as well. It's not just necessarily all day in the forest. You can sign up for multiple different camps.
Okay. And I think you were also saying at the start there, in terms of availability, it's kind of, at the moment, everything's available, but you're running out of spots kind of earlier in the summer, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of first come, first serve too. You know, we're going to fill up the weeks as much as we can. We want every child to get a chance to be in the forest with us. But, you know, the spots do fill up quick sometimes, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, to register and for more information, neat.ca, there's a portal there that you can check out and have a look at. Anything else either you want to say before we wrap things up today?
Not off the top of my head.
No, thank you for having us on.
Yeah, thanks for having us on. We're excited to see everyone in the summer in the forest.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Absolutely. All right. Again, neat.ca for more information. Both of you, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
All right, thank you as well for having us.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421 10th Street.